What? I try to, you know, spin the Pokeball on my fingertip like they do in anime and stuff. Guess it didn't really work out, right? Alright, let's begin. Good morning, midday, evening, wherever you are. This is Fate Watcher. So autumn is almost over here in the Netherlands and it's starting to get very cold indeed. And as you can see, my beard has reached its highest point. I will be shaving that off in a few hours now because it is the 30th of No Shave November. Leaves are falling and yeah, kind of depleted at this point, and we're going full force into the winter. Winter is coming. Winter is indeed coming, and it's almost here. So yes, so last week I did a sort of stare down versus our new sidekick raid boss, Cresselia, and I'm still busy making that extensive raid guide. This is a really big guide that's coming up, and it will be the template for future raid guides that I'll be doing. So it's going to take some time, and I had some family business that was going on in between. So yeah, time is of the essence, and time I did not have. But I just wanted to tell you that. So we've got the new raid boss, your preferred team. Just to say it really quick for Cresselia, at this moment in time, the main party that I am using exists of 3 Gengars with Lick and Shadow Ball, 2 Mewtwo's with Confusion and Shadow Ball, and my last is going to be Tyranitar with Bite and Crunch. And that way, Cresselia should be down in no time. So these upcoming days will have the biggest Community Day event yet. We'll be able to catch all those shinies that already have been released from the previous Community Days. But before I talk about that, I really want to show you something. Because I've been playing this little game called Pokemon Let's Go that has been doing very good in the sales department for Nintendo. So congratulations on that. But as you might know, you are able to transfer Pokemon, Kanto Pokemon, and I didn't do that yet because I wanted to show you. And the very first time that you transfer a Pokemon from PokemonGO to Let's Go, you'll get the mystery box for catching more Meltans. So know that everyone out there is doing their Meltan quest, and some of you might already completed it. I myself am still busy. A video will be coming up with my small quest journey, but for now I would like to catch my very first Meltan, not with the quest, but by transferring my very first Pokemon to Let's Go. So I'll be trying to record this in very small segments because I have no screen capture like you know, but you are able to record 30 seconds of gameplay footage. So let's check it out. So starting up my Pokemon Let's Go Eevee at this point, let's jump forward to the point, then I'll be able to transfer any Pokemon. So here I am in the Go Park complex, and this is the place in Let's Go Eevee or Let's Go Pikachu where you are able to transfer a Pokemon from your Go account to your Let's Go game. So first off, the first thing that I need to do is actually connect my Switch to my phone. So opening up the game, going to the settings, scrolling down to the Nintendo Switch bar. Alright, time to activate Bluetooth because the Switch and your phone is actually connected via Bluetooth. Got it on right now. And then step 2, opening up the settings in Pokemon Let's Go. Well, searching for account, FateWatcher's account has been found. Would you like to pair your game with? Yes, I would like to. Pairing complete. You are now connected to the PokemonGO account of FateWatcher, and you can now transfer Pokemon from PokemonGO by visiting Go Park Complex in Fuka City. So if you're not there yet in the game yourself, go play. Now if we open up the Pokemon storage, you can see there on the right corner of the screen, there's actually a switch icon that has appeared. So whenever I click that, I can select a Pokemon that I would like to transfer to my Pokemon Let's Go Eevee version. So in this case, I want to transfer a Pokemon that you are not able to catch in Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, and it's only in Pikachu, and that's actually Oddish. The game gives you a confirmation that you really want to transfer the Pokemon. We want to transfer the Pokemon. Alright, would you like to transfer? Yes, I would like to transfer. Searching for Nintendo Switch. So whenever after that, I have to, in the Go complex itself, walk to the front desk, talk to the guy at the desk and select the option Bring a Pokemon. Select your park. You can transfer Pokemon to a lot of parks, and then it will search for a PokemonGO account in the vicinity. There it is, FateWatcher's account has been found. Would you like to retrieve the Pokemon? So clicking on the yes option now, and here it goes. That's it. That's a cool animation. Pokemon sent on my phone, getting 100 XP bonus, and there it is, the mystery box. So got that one covered. I'm turning off my Switch right now. Well, of course, let's save it before I go. And yeah, why not? Why shall we not pet Eevee for a second? So I called my Eevee Mona, and oh, she actually has a gift for me. Alright, fair enough, let's see it. A gold leaf. Johto stuff. Who knows? Good girl, good girl. Come on. Aww. And she's actually a girl. You can see that she has a heart-shaped tail, a symbol. Alright, let's shut down the Switch and proceed by catching my very first Meltan. So in PokemonGO at the moment, going to my items and scrolling down under the incense, there it is, the mystery box. A mysterious old box opening causes a certain Pokemon to appear for limited time. So from what I have gathered online, the mystery box is an item that you can open once in a week, so 7 days. To open it, you actually have to transfer a Pokemon to your Switch game, and only then you'll be able to open it once a week. It functions like an incense, so it's kind of the same thing. In a certain amount of time, I think it was like 30 minutes, only Meltons will appear when you open this box. So let's open it up for my very first time and catch my very first Meltan, which I'm quite excited because I've heard you need a lot before you can evolve it into the Melmetal, new legendary Gen 8 Pokemon. Let's open it up. Open, here it goes. Yes. Red. And now it's on. Well, that's actually a Diglett, like you can see, but it's 30 minutes. Just opened it, and Meltan should spawn any moment now. Come on, where are you? There it is, the very first Meltan. Well, Meltan appeared. So normally I take AR shots from every new Pokemon that I catch, but yeah, it's like raining and dark, so not able to go outside. So let's just catch this very first Meltan with my Pineapple Berry, because you need a lot for Melmetal. And if you don't have a Switch, please ask your friends or someone you know, maybe on the internet even, to transfer a Pokemon to him to get yourself a mystery box. There goes. Meltan caught. Pokemon caught. New Dex entry. There it is, Meltan. And yes, you need like 400 candies to actually evolve into Melmetal. It's quite a lot. It's quite a lot. So, is it any good actually? No, it's not that good, but I'll keep it for this time. You can also trade Meltans with your friend to maybe even get a lucky out of that. Do keep in mind, not really sure about this, but because it is a mythical Pokemon, you might be only to trade one each day, but not that sure on it. I'll probably link it in here. But yeah, that's Meltan, done. Let's talk about Community Day. Oh wait, before we talk about Community Day, there's actually something very exciting just posted by PokemonGO app on Twitter. And if you look with me, you can actually see that they posted a PvP arena. And you can see here that there's another female trainer ready to do battle against. And I've read about a leak that PokemonGO PVP might be coming this December. So we might be coming that update and PvPing with friends finally. And we've been waiting for this for a while. So that will be a cool shutdown. But alright, let's just take a look at this picture that Niantic has given us. So what I can see for now is that you have a grass arena. Of course, two trainers will be standing at the end and at the beginning, and you'll be able to, I guess, select your Pokemon and let them face each other, which is actually, I'm kind of curious how they are going to do this, because normally in the Pokemon games it's turn-based, and the only moves that we've got in the game at the moment is of course able to swipe and hold. And this looks like it might be even turn-based. And I think many people would like to see a turn-based version of this. But there's nothing really much to talk about yet, I guess. Just that the trainer, a female trainer is there. You might not be able to see your own trainer version because, I mean, you're it. And yeah, I guess that's it. But still, it's really exciting that they want to release it before this year ends. And I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah, with that out of the way, let's finally talk about the coming days, the biggest community days that we've got so far. Oh yeah, sorry. I'm tweeting and WhatsApping because people are excited for the PvP. But alright, enough of that. Alright, it's fine. Let's start. So, finishing off 2018, Niantic will be giving us the biggest community day that we ever got. These are 3 days from 30th November to the 2nd of November. They are bringing back all of the Pokemon that were featured on every month's community day. So those Pokemon includes the very first Pokemon that was featured in January 2018 was actually Pikachu, Shiny Pikachu, with Surf as his exclusive move. And after that, February, it was actually Shiny Dratini. If you didn't see my video about Shiny Dratini, it's up here, go ahead. I think it's one of my coolest videos yet. But yes, you are able to catch Shiny Dratini with the exclusive move as Dragonite with DRACO METEOR, which is actually kind of sad because Outrage, the normal move, is still better. But whatever. On March, I went to Amsterdam and met Train, one of my favorite YouTubers for the very time, with shiny Bulbasaur. And Bulbasaur evolved to Venusaur, will be able once again to learn Frenzy Plant, one of the strongest grass moves in the game to this date. And of course, if you haven't seen that episode yet, go ahead, look it up over here or there, who knows. Next up. In April, it was a bit of a weird one. It was shiny Mareep and evolved into Ampharos. It was able to learn Dragon Pulse. And I don't know many people of us that are still using that in gyms, but sometimes I see them. And then I'm like, yeah, it was kind of cool. So in May, once again, I went out to Amsterdam and I actually wanted to meet Train once again, but he wasn't there. But I went with a lot of company, namely the Giant and Ninja Charmander. If you haven't seen that one, it's over here. It was Charmander, and shiny Charmander brought with him the special move Blast Burn, making Charizard one of the strongest fire Pokemon in the game. And if you haven't seen the Pokemon battle yet, I might upload that one specifically because it was just really cool. And in any case, if you wanna film that one once again with some, you know, better cameras and stuff, hit me up. In June, we had the terrifying shiny Larvitar event that brought SmackDown with Tyranitar as the very best rock attacker in the game, with Tyranitar with SmackDown combining with Stone Edge, which is still a very good Pokemon, which is probably my number 2 on this list to evolve during this community day if you don't have it yet. So remember, evolve that Larvitar into Tyranitar for SmackDown. And let's smack it up to the next one. So in July, Niantic tried to do something else, bringing shiny Squirtle into the game. And if you evolved Squirtle into Blastoise, Blastoise would be able to learn Hydro Cannon. So not many people use that Pokemon to this day. Kyogre is still just really strong, and Gyarados going in there as well. But during this community day, you would be able to catch Squirtle with sunglasses on. So not the pointed sunglasses that everyone wanted at that point, but just the normal ones with the Squirtle squad. And it was the very first time during a community day that we'll be able to catch these special Squirtles only by doing certain quests. So it was the very first time that we will be activated to do more quests during community day. So who knows, maybe Niantic is bringing back quests these couple days. So better watch out for that one. In August, one of the biggest and coolest Pokemon was picked to be a shiny variant. And of course, I'm talking about this guy behind me, or yeah, Eevee. And Eevee has a lot of shiny variants. First, we've got Vaporeon, Flareon, and of course, my Jolteon, Espeon, and Umbreon. So catch a lot of Eevees if you don't have them all yet. And yeah, evolve them all during the community day hours to get your special exclusive move known as Last Resort. Upcoming almost here in September, it was our Johto first starter, namely Chikorita, with like Venusaur Frenzy Plant. Too bad Chikorita hasn't really had the same stats as Venusaur, so evolve just one, maybe two, but you know, it's not that good in battling at this point. And this is my number one pick. My number one pick for this community day to evolve is Beldum in October. In October, Niantic brought Beldum, and evolving into Metagross, it will be able to learn and be the very strongest steel attacker in the game with Meteor Mash. So if you have limited time during these community days, please just go for Beldum. Evolve 1, Evolve 2, I don't mind how many you evolve, but please evolve a few for the special move Meteor Mash, because it's just really, really strong. And of course, for the last one, in November, this month, it was Cyndaquil. Typhlosion had Blast Burn, and I guess it was cool, but many people prefer Charizard or Moltres as their fire attacker. So with all the Pokemon out of the way, my number one pick, as I said before, still goes to Beldum. Get yourself a Beldum, evolve it into Metagross during these community day hours and get Meteor Mash. And probably as my second, it is Tyranitar. Get yourself some Larvitars, evolve them into Tyranitar for SmackDown, solidifying Tyranitar as the very strongest rock attacker in the game to this day. So with all of the Pokemon out of the way, don't forget about the usual bonuses that come with Community Day. 2 times Catch XP for catching Pokemon during Community Day. And I'm still saying Community Day, but it's actually Community Days because it's more this time. But yes, 2 times Catch XP during Community Days. Double Stardust for catching Pokemon during the event. 50% less walking distance for those eggs. So if you got some egg incubators yet, go ahead and insert them right now. So you've got all the info that you need right now. Go for the Beldum, go for the Tyranitar. And of course lately it has been getting a lot colder. I don't know where you live, but please take care of yourself when you're walking outside, catching those Pokemon, catching those shinies and evolving. If it's really that cold, get a pair of good shoes, get a good coat on, maybe even some gloves with a stylus pen, because I've heard that many people in cold lands actually play with the stylus pen, which makes it a bit easier. And lastly, of course, you know what I'm going to say. Have fun. So before I'm leaving you for today, I would really like to know, if PvP comes these upcoming days, what kind of Pokemon party will you be battling with versus other trainers? Myself, I think I'm going to grab a mix between flying Pokemon, namely my Pidgeot, and of course my buddy over there, electrical Pokemon, my Jolteon. So whenever you see me, go ahead. I'll accept your challenge. So for now, that was today's episode. Thank you for listening and coming this far. And excuse me, now I have to pet my Eevee somewhat more. And maybe, you know, catch some more Meltans. Alright guys, see you in the next one. Fade out.